Hello everyone, Neverson coming back to you with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Ten's solo comeback. We have Bambola, however it's going to be pronounced, and I believe the title track's also called Stunner. We're going to be checking out both of those in today's videos, obviously recorded at different times just because they came out at different times. I will say this is a pause warning because Ten is a member of NCT. NCT is my out group, therefore I love 10. And also, this man does not know how to keep his shirt on. I'm hoping he does so for this, but already with the concept photos for Stunner, he already had it off with his back exposed, so I'm sure he's gonna probably have his chest out at some point. So if pausing is not for you, then by all means, please feel free to click off the video. I don't want you to watch something you're not going to enjoy. But with that out the way, let's dive into Bambola. All right, here we are with the music video pulled up. We're kind of in like this, like, you know, nice suburban community. So let's see what we got going on. First of all, I want that car. Second of all, what is this sound? Ooh, I love like the pink.
In the back, take a groupie. Sing along to a song, karaoke. Tropical touch, looking fancy. So stupid. Rubber my finger, I'm Cupid. My God, I'm too lit. See the birds, let them circle like quick, quick.
He did not just do those freaking isolate.
Let them circle like quick, quick.
And the freaking domino effects of the dancers too. Like some of the dancers did one move and then the others. Oh my god. I'm in love with this.
See the birds, let them circle like quick, quick. What to do and who have you been talking to? Guess you like a bambola, cause you do what I told you to.
This is so Neo. This is such a Neo song.
You don't know what to say, isn't it so exciting? Making you wanna wait. What was you bother fighting with? I'ma get fly, controlling your mind, playing you like a doll. Only having fun.
Oh, the way he said doll, yes.
Can be gone like I wanna get the sometimes I wanna play with you real slow. I just know when to stop and when to go. Love it when you under my control. So turn it up, up, up. Oh, I'm reaching.
Oh, the way that cut out.
So turn it up, up, up. Oh, I'm reaching for your soul. Oh, one of these days, get ready. One of these times, you'll take the bite. Whatever I want, I get it. Yeah, but what to do and who have you been talking to? Guess you like a bambola, cause you do what I told you to.
Okay.
I've been hearing talk around the town that you say you're one of a kind and you've been telling every lie. I've been hearing talk around the town that you say you're one of a kind and you've been telling every lie. Reaching for the sky and then grabbing your daggers, they say you're the kind of type that's gonna fall. Okay, there must be a way to flip this. Touché, if you think you're the one who make it. Oh, I'm reaching for your soul. Oh,
Oh my god, his vocal.
I'm reaching for your soul. Oh, one of these days, get ready. One of these times, you'll take the bite. Whatever I want, I get it. Yeah, but what to do and who have you been talking?
Not the guy smashing the camera on him. Not the camera. Cake. Wow.
Yeah, but what to do and who have you been talking to? Guess you like a bambola, cause you do what I told you to.
Yo. Cut. Oh my gosh, that was freaking great. Well, right, let's talk about Bambola, which I'm now just processing actually is Italian, and I should have known exactly what it was because I took Italian in high school, but that's beside the point, okay? Don't judge me. It's been years since I was in high school. I had to re-listen off camera to actually understand what the structure of this song was, and I finally got it figured out. Because what threw me off was there was like no pre-chorus at the beginning, and that's what threw me off, but I got it figured out because it went from the verse, then the little like dancing part into the chorus, second verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus, outro. And I was confused, but now it all makes sense. I'm a little more enlightened. Honestly, I'm like half convinced that Ten just talked to Taeyong before he listened, like, hey, can I use this song for my next album? Convinced that's how that conversation went, and y'all cannot tell me it went any other way. Let's break this down. You know, he wasn't really rapping, but he did kind of have like speaking lines, kind of similar to the Nmix video that I did release recently, and it really wasn't rapping, but it was like more so speaking, and I love that honestly because yes, it's 10 and he did good with that. You know, he did start off as a rapper after all, so vocals, that pre-chorus, that I'm like gonna take over your soul, that whole like pre-chorus part there is like my favorite part of the entire song, and the fact that I got it twice makes me happy because it sounds so good. I don't even know what else to say because like I am overwhelmed by that song. Choreography, I already, you know, commented on like the isolations part, especially with the background dancers. It was just so satisfying to look at. And then the bridge choreography was like the instrumental sped up, and then like the moves he was doing, but also the effects they did with the camera to make him look glitchy while the song is like banging, like, you know, fast tempo. Oh, I ate every single last drop of that part up, and I'm not complaining. Honestly, I would definitely say this song 100% serves its purpose as a pre-release. It gets you intrigued into what the rest of the album is, and I'm excited for that because, yes, lyrically, this song is, I would say this song is the more lighthearted version of Nightwalker. Like, Nightwalker is, you know, about the control and the luring and kind of like the more like seductive way, and Bambola is more so like a teasing, like, I'm controlling you, haha, you can't do nothing about it kind of way. Like, I love the sister songs there, and it's great. And then the last thing I'm going to say about this song, because I'm still confused, well, two things actually. One is the fact that the song is so neo-coded, hence why I said earlier that he took the song from Taeyong. I'm convinced. But the last thing I want to say is production. I feel like this song was all over the place, which is kind of a good thing because Ten, as a dancer, it's showing his various dancing styles. So having a production that's kind of like, you know, like a weird, quirky, you know, beat, like especially like complex rhythms where like an average listener would be like, wait, is this the count? No, is this the count? No, is this the count? But having dancers dancing to those complex rhythms really showcases off their skills. Like, Ten did great, and so did the background dancers. Like, everyone looked on point, even with these complex like rhythms and dances and choreographies, and it was great, and I loved that. So now let's go check out the title track. All right, we're back and we're here with Stunner, so let's just dive on in. I'll shoot. Nope, you already doing too much, sir. And we're going back to the beginning. It's only you, baby. You are 시작부터 난 정해진 듯이 너를 본 그 순간 멈춰진 걸음 시선을 뺏긴 사이 마지막까지 억지로 외면해도 더욱 더 진해질 뿐
I know you feel 나처럼 기대하고 있지 so real love I'm talking about
Oh, I love like the synthos in the background. So the melodies he has on this part, like this verse, I love the melody.
억지로 외면해도 더욱더 진해질 뿐 I know you
Like the synths like in the background? Yes.
I'm talking about some real love baby
Okay.
닿듯이 날 스치는 아찔함에 멈추고만 싶어지는 시간 맞춰
I love this pre-chorus. What?
some real love baby 닿듯이 날 스치는 아찔함에 멈추고만 싶어지는 시간 맞춰 거부할 수 없으니 후회 없이 love me
Okay, harmony.
One try 원자 홀린 듯 다가와 위험에는 잠깐 스친 순간 포착한 틱탁 조금 뒤에 터질 것 같아 예상을 뛰어넘은 매력 앞에 난 You again got bigger bigger Movie clapping 어지러운데 버티지 못하고
harmonies?
I see my future in your eyes My little angel in disguise Stunner, stunner, stunner Are you stunner, stunner, stunner Are you fire, fire, fire You too hot, baby what you doing to me Stunner, stunner, stunner Are you stunner, stunner, stunner Are you fire, fire, fire You too hot, baby what you doing to me
I was already digging the chorus, but then the post-chorus came in with like the stunner, stunner, and like, oh my god, the instrumental in this song is by far my favorite part. Okay, Soup.
모두 reset 새로워 like Big Bang 너무 쉽게 나를 답하고 난 no way 예고 없이 다른 모습에도 반해 놀래켜봐 don't need no breaks it's okay 설레지 매일 The flames hit the mood 한 번에 falling into 나 바른 꿈 온몸을 던져 like a
I guess 10 in his solo career is just alluring and magnetic because like he walked past and all these people are just flocking to him. I guess his whole premise with his solo stuff is just that control aspect of people, and honestly I love that because like it was very predominant in Nightwalker, and as you can see with Stunner and Bambola, it's kind of there, but I'll talk about that later.
nothing to lose there ain't nobody but you baby 닿듯이 날 스치는 아찔함에
Okay, dual choreography. I love the black and white and the chorus. Okay, bridge.
Let's go, let's just hop on it. 아무 이유 없이 loving the way you groove, loving the way you move. 영원해 지금 여기 터지듯이 커져가는 소리. 너에게 닿으면, baby you shine like a baby, you shine like a
Yes. Oh, the way that the note just carried it. Oh, that was beautiful.
baby, you shine like a baby, you shine like a
Yes. I knew we were getting the post-chorus again. Oh my gosh, this one sounds so much fuller than the first one. Is it different? I'll have to check after I finish recording. I think this post-chorus might be different than the first one. It sounds a lot more fuller with instruments. Oh, the whispering is so unnecessary. No, the what? All right, let's talk about Stunner. As I was kind of talking about earlier, I definitely feel so far with Ten's solo discography wise, his whole concept is like that like alluring sense of like captivation that he has, and it kind of is very dominant in at least 3 of the different videos that he's had out now. Because, you know, Nightwalker is like, you know, he was like literally like controlling them to dance. Like that was kind of the concept of that. You know, Bambola, like literally doll, like he's toying with you and playing with you like you're a doll. And then with Stunner, it kind of has that too. So I'm hoping that this is kind of his solo concept, and I'm hoping he runs with it, because honestly it's very fitting for Ten, because his dance style alone is alluring, it is captivating, it is hypnotizing. So I hope he sticks with that. Because like, even in Birthday, which was like a SM Station release, or the NCT Lab, I forgot which one it was, but it still had like that like sense of it as well, especially in the choreography too. So I'm fully here for this concept if it is his concept, and he needs to stick with it, please, for my sake, because it's great. Let's break down the song like we normally do. Vocals and falsetto is one of the things in K-pop that I'm 100% obsessed with. His falsetto always is so pleasing to listen to. His voice is just, it has a nice tone and texture to it that is just always pleasant to listen to. I really loved how he held that high note into the last chorus. Like it just like transitioned in so beautifully. It was like so seamless, and I'm like, yes, give me more. Rapping, he really didn't have any rapping in the song. I know he's capable of it, because like literally NCT, when 7 Steps came out, he literally was rapping then, and then he switched to vocals preparing for AV, so like I get it. But honestly, I'm quite sure the B-sides will probably have a bit of rapping in it, so I'm looking forward to, you know, diving into the B-sides just to see what sides of 10 we do get to see. I gotta talk about choreography with this man, because if this man ain't anything else, he's a dancer. He happens to be a dancer who can sing and rap well, but at the end of the day, this man is a dancer, and he's going to execute the choreography seamlessly. Wow, that was a bit of a mouthful there. And honestly, any choreography that Ten does, I automatically love, because it's just so fitting. I will say, I definitely, in terms of choreography, I do prefer Bambola because of just the technicality behind that, but that doesn't mean that Stunner's is lacking. It's just as fulfilling, just in a different way. Oh, production of the song though. I don't know what they put in this bass line, 808, synthesizer, whatever the heck they did. Got me grooving from the beginning to the end of the song. Especially the post-chorus. I did listen back, and I was right. The post-chorus at the end of the song, it had a lot more instruments in the layers for that post-chorus as opposed to the first one. So it was a lot more fuller, because there was a lot more instruments in there. There's, you know, small like little like teens there. There's a lot more with the synthesizers. So I was not delusional. I was in fact correct. The post-choruses have different instrumentation. The last one seems more fuller, which honestly is perfect for a song, because I feel like if you're gonna do a post-chorus, having one at the end of the song that's kind of fuller kind of brings you to that like peak point where it's like, you know, like you've been on this journey through the entire song, and then you get to that last post-chorus and it's just full as ever, and then you like a little like mini like dance break whisper outro, and then it was great. That whispering was so unnecessary though at the outro. 10, let's get together. You know, storyline also kind of plays into that, like, you know, that capture allurement. So I'm hoping that that's his solo concept, because yes, I love that so much. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe my next video should be Mark's solo release with both Plus 82 Pressin and whatever the title track's called. I don't remember at the time, but I think that's next. I don't think there's anything between now and then that I'll be reacting to, so check that out if you like. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and or subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is perfectly fine. You watched the video to this point, which means you have supported me in one way or another. If you would like to have maybe a more personalized conversation, down below in the description I have tons of different social medias linked out. You can feel free to check me out on any of them. I am pretty much on them a lot, essentially. Some point in April you might get a separate non-typical video from me, just kind of explaining a temporary change that'll be happening to the channel, and so we'll kind of dive into that when the time comes. But I do thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you all in the next one. Never Zen out.